A singing plant, a daring hero, a sweet girl, and a demented dentist. What could go wrong? Hey everybody, what's going on? Today we are going to be talking about what is probably my favorite musical movie. Today we are going to be talking about Little Shop of Horrors. There will be spoilers in this review. I mean, the movie came out in 1986, so you've had long enough for your spoiler warnings. Look, this movie, I if you don't want any spoilers, just watch it. It's awesome. Can I just say that it's awesome? Okay, what this movie is about is a young man named Seymour. Works at a flower shop that's doing very poorly. And he is also in love with the girl that works there. And she, of course, is in a bad relationship already. The store is doing very poorly until Seymour finds this strange plant when he's out shopping. And the plant starts to interest people because of its unique look and everything. But at first it starts dying. And the reason it starts dying is it won't eat, it won't drink, whatever, because it doesn't eat plant food and it doesn't drink water. Oh no, it wants blood. And this leads the plant to keep growing bigger and bigger. Of course, this brings more and more fame to the flower shop. But when the plant gets too big, getting drops of blood from Seymour's fingers isn't going to be enough. Oh no. Audrey, too, wants blood and wants lots of it. Alright. I saw this movie in theaters whenever I was a kid. And like a movie like Ghostbusters or something like that, it's one of those movies where as you get older, more and more the jokes start making more sense. Look, I wouldn't have been very old when I saw this, under 10. And so a lot of things, like, I knew that, Seymour liked Audrey, and Audrey, I didn't know much about relationships then, but I knew probably wasn't the nicest thing that the dentist was hitting her. You don't know the extent, because if you think about it when you become an adult, the relationship between Audrey and the dentist, it probably extends to more than him just hitting her, which is really disturbing. But also there was just things like some of the language and stuff like that. I just knew that when I was young, it was just like, plant said bad words, but as you get older, just the way some of the people talk, especially Audrey too, the plant, it makes you appreciate it more when you get older, because it's like you feel like you're in on the joke when you understand it. And again, that's how I felt like a movie like Ghostbusters. This movie, I love it because the music itself. I mean, yes, most musicals, the music fits into the story somehow, but there's a lot of musical movies out there that I feel like they're forcing in songs. This one, I feel like everything fits in perfectly, just whether it be setting up the atmosphere of the city, or setting up Seymour's love for Audrey, or setting up the hunger of the plant. There's just so many different songs in this that really just get you in the mood of the moment. Though he's not the nicest character, my favorite song has to be the dentist song. Steve Martin is... look, everyone in this movie is amazing, but Steve Martin, he could play a jerk, but I mean, he is playing like one of the worst people he's ever played, and yet he's still charismatic and you like him. You still want bad things to happen to him, don't get me wrong, but his dentist song plus his appointment with the Bill Murray cameo. Bill Murray cameos in this as a character that really likes pain, and Steve Martin's dentist is a character that likes to inflict pain. So it leads to some weird shenanigans. So yeah, I love that the music in this plays a big part in the whole atmosphere. The characters themselves, they may be a bit stereotypical, but they're still really fun characters. Rick Moranis, of course, national treasure as he's been called. He is just your everyman underdog hero. You don't expect him to get a girl like Audrey. And, of course, then you have Audrey, who there's many a men that grew up with Audrey and just the way she looks and everything. I mean, her character's a sweetheart, too, but she's also very... she's very... she wants to please everybody, and that allows her to be in bad relationships, like as within the dentist, in her relationship with the dentist. So she, her wanting everyone to be happy leads her into bad situations. But her and Seymour, they seem like they would be like very opposite of each other. It's kind of an opposites attract kind of thing, but it really works because both of them just deserve a little happiness. Again, I mentioned Steve Martin's character. He's great. John Candy's in this for bits. You get Jim Belushi as a bit part, and I mentioned also Bill Murray. But the star of the show is the plant. The plant. Not only do you get some amazing puppetry work with this plant, especially when it gets bigger and starts to sprout other mouths and things like that, but you also get an amazing performance by Levi Stubbs, both in just speaking and in singing as Audrey 2, the plant. It was just such a wonderful marriage of puppetry and song and attitude. And it's just, I love it so much that while I prefer the happy ending that you get in a theater, or that I got in a theater with this movie, there is also a second ending to this where Audrey 2 actually wins. So I love the performance so much that it's like you kind of want to accept the bad ending that Frank Oz wanted to use, but no, they went with the happy ending, and it is the right ending because, again, Seymour and Audrey deserve some happiness. But yeah, man, the plant and the puppetry work of the plant is amazing. And if the puppetry work didn't work, this movie, it still would have been good, but it wouldn't have been as good because the puppetry work is so awesome that it makes all the music and stuff surrounding it so much better nowadays, which they'll probably eventually try this. They'll probably try to remake this again, and then of course it'll be CG. And while it might look fine, it won't look as amazing as this puppetry work with Audrey 2 did. So look, there's not much more I'm going to say about this movie. I'm just going to say this: it's probably my favorite musical movie ever, and you should just watch it. It's an amazing, funny movie. There's some creepy parts in it that I was afraid my kids would be scared of. I showed it to them not too long ago, and I was worried about a couple of the parts because Rick Moranis' character Seymour, Audrey 2 wants blood, which means he's gonna need a body. He's gonna need bodies to feed it, right? So there's a part where it shows Seymour chopping up a dead body, which it just shows the silhouette, and I thought my kids would be creeped out by it. No, they laugh, just like I did as a kid. They laughed through this movie. They had a good time with the music with this movie. It's just a fun movie. Just watch Little Shop of Horrors. See you later.